Candy apple red here, kids. Let's see what we got going here. Alright, first coat, just light coat, get a little coverage on everything. I'm going to do the same with the box and let this sit for probably 20 minutes and then come back and hit it again. Not worried about full coverage right now, just getting a light coat, get it set up and to take the rest of the paint. So that's that. I'm not going to do the entire inside in the candy red, just getting around the edges because I'm going to be putting stuff on the walls and the floor. So I'm just going to do a little around the top edge there that might show. This is kind of awkward to paint. You wouldn't think it is, but it is. It's a little awkward. I'm going to go ahead and do like the top. There's like some boards on the inside of this, so I'm going to go ahead and get those areas. At least to that height. It's about 2 inches down. So let's kind of do that area a little bit. Plus get in here where the door hinge is. Paint's laying down good there this morning. Temperatures are good right now, but it's heating up. looks like I've got that covered pretty much the way I want to on the inside, so go ahead and move on to the outside. I usually go around the edges first to make sure all that gets covered. I'm leaving the bottom of it silver. I got it taped off. Some kind of chunk of shit just flew onto there. I've got my needle pulled back fairly far, so I'm shooting quite a bit of paint. This is just my regular VL with the number 5 tip. And about 25 pounds of pressure. Again, not worried about getting solid coverage yet. I just want to get some paint on the whole thing. I'm going to walk away for about 20 minutes once I get this coated. Let that set up, and then I'll come back and do another round of paint. Things actually, it's taken a lot of paint to paint this, but that's okay. I mean, but I think if you were rattle canning this, it might take a couple of cans for sure. A lot of area to cover. So I did almost a full bottle. It might make it, I don't know, we'll see. I just want to get some paint on the whole thing first. I kind of did a little more on the inside of this than I had planned. So, need up some more paint. I'm just making a few passes over it, you know, just to make sure everything's got a little bit of paint. Which it does. Don't want to get it too thick and glossy. This is a lot of area to cover, so you gotta be careful. It's easy to get those streaks, make it really ugly. Spraying at this angle down here kind of gives you a little different perspective of everything. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to talk while I do this thing. Alright, so it looks like everything's got a pretty good coat so far. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this bottle. And then I'll mix some new stuff. Kind of missed a spot in there. sucking the bottom of the bottle out now. So got, you know, coverage on the whole thing, but time to let it sit for about 20 minutes. Just take it out in the sun just for the hell of it. Hopefully I don't drop it. Let's see there. Yep, so you can see, nice and pretty. So make my way through the messy garage back to the bench. All right, so we're gonna stop for now. I'll come back and finish this later, and hopefully you guys will see a decent finished product when I'm done. Oh, respirator off. I'm gonna clean my equipment real quick and walk away from this for a while, and then I'll come back and top coat the entire rest of it. And it'll be ready to sit and gas out. I'll let this gas out for a couple of days, and before I start handling it. It's actually, you know, set pretty quick within a few hours, but I usually let this stuff sit and gas out. Obviously don't want to apply any decals or anything yet. That's going to be at the end of this build before the Santa decals and stuff go on. So lots and lots and lots more work to do. But there's where we are so far. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you later. All right, so let's fast forward. It's what time? 4:17 in the afternoon, and as you can see, candy apple red on the box truck. So that's done, came out good. Got some candy organic green on my dashboard, and still a really pretty color. And did the engine block the same way. So that's how it's all kind of going. And of course my cab will be sitting on there or something like that. So yeah, it's getting Christmassy, and I'm looking forward to getting those big Santa Claus decals and the Coke decals on there. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, and the seats I painted, I've got white on the little bucket seat portions that sit on here, and I'm thinking of doing them, taping them off and putting like candy red stripes on those, maybe like a peppermint stick, you know, to pick up the white on the cab. But yeah, anyway, so that's the result of today's early morning festivities. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and on to the next step.